at you from the bunker. Had a rough night, but I'm good. So, the drone activity is over with out here. The strange noises setting off the car alarms and all, it's over with. Uh, I called, well, I called a few agencies, let's say that, and they all said the exact same thing, word for word. They were reading from a script. So obviously, it, in my opinion, it's our government, or our government is just letting something happen. I see that obviously most people are asleep. So as I sit here and wait for people to get in here, I'll turn the heater on. It's a little bit chilly in here. So, yeah, there's that. That drone thing is real. It's no joke. I literally experienced it myself, but it wasn't like the ones on YouTube. They were no lights on them. So here we are. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. And fix this. That's my face. I need to fix this mess. Hey, what's up? What's up? Good morning. Merry Christmas. Normally, this channel is about survivability, knife fighting, self defense, prepping, homesteading. The things it's going to take to live after the crap hits the fan. Or, if you have no money, how to live now. Yeah, I am. I am, brother. I am. I am in Central Florida, but closer to the East Coast. And those drones are real because we had some activity. But the one difference is the lights were off. And they were first, it started out with weird explosions. I mean, literally, I was doing a live, and probably my moderator, I guess he never sleeps, but he'll probably be on here. I was doing a live. There was over 100 people during the live, and wow, you're planning to move to Florida? Well, be ready to spend a little more money, okay? Because so many people are moving to Florida, the price of things are really skyrocketing. So be prepared for that. Now, Florida is paradise, really. But all besides, the criminal elements and such. But other than that, the weather's great. It's really a nice place to live. I've been living here my whole life. Now, there's a lot of people moving down here. But other than that, it's a nice place. If I ever have to leave Florida because there's too many people, I'm going to move to Hawaii. But I suspect I'm probably going to die in Florida. So there's that. Yeah, probably 7. Wow, yeah, everything. See, look, man, things are so expensive here right now. I live in an 8x10 shed. They sell buy here, pay here on the side of the road. Merry Christmas, beautiful humans. Many blessings to you all and yours. And could everyone please subscribe to the channel, because my channel is under attack by a bunch of little channels because they cannot understand why I have so many subscribers and their channels are not growing. And I know why, because I outwork them, period. I get on here, I mainly teach. I have insomnia very bad. So that's all I know. I'm not quite sure what that I have insomnia. Yes, I have it bad. I have post-traumatic stress disorder. And, you know, going outside, and I was doing a live, and everyone watching the live heard the explosions. So I'm like, look, I got to stop this live. I got to get my tourniquets. I got to get my medical bag. I got to get on my motorcycle. I got to go and help somebody because obviously something went wrong. And I stopped the live. People on the live heard the explosions. They literally rattled this place. And this place, I have a video where the hurricane comes straight over top of me. And it tore up everything. All the houses, all the trailers, everything. Didn't do nothing to this shed that I turned into a bunker. So there's that. So I shut the live down, and I was doing great. I had 100, almost 200 people in the live, but I had to shut it down because I had to go help my fellow man. Well, what I didn't realize was what was going on in the air until I got back. And when it got dark, you could hear a noise up there. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? My neighbors are out in the yard, I mean, it was crazy. I literally had a neighbor. I felt so sorry for that lady. She thought it was the end of the world. She was in a bad way. The rest of my neighbors was just locked and loaded. Say, all right, whatever. I can't afford you a holiday weekend to Nepal. Oh, you can? That's awesome. Hey, I'm good, man. I'm good. But I appreciate that. Thank you for offering. Well, you're clowning or you're serious. Thank you for offering, man. Put a smile on my face. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. And so, normally I'm on here teaching. Sometimes I do get on here and just clown around and have fun. Like there's this dude, Onion Operator. We're just going to come on here and clown around and have fun and be entertaining. And I'm no longer going to name those channels names. I'm no longer going to talk about them or any of that. I'm just going to outwork them. The best way, I should have listened to my wife. The best way to deal with your enemies is to just not acknowledge them and just outwork them. Really. That is the best way to do it. So that's some life advice. If you get nothing else out of this tonight, just ignore your enemies and just outwork them. Living best truly is the best revenge. All right. And I am quite happy living in this 8x10 shed. I got 2 big dogs, a wonderful wife, a place to sleep, an environment that I can keep cool when it's hot. So if you're moving to Florida, I recommend you get a very good air conditioner because it gets really hot down here. Like it's Christmas, and I just had to turn on the heater because I had post-traumatic stress disorder, and I just woke up from a nightmare and night sweats. How are you heating that bad boy? I run off solar, okay, and so I really haven't been having, and it's strong enough to run my air conditioner, but I haven't been having to run the air conditioner. So I have enough power stored up that I'm able to run this small, it's just a small little heater. And it's only an 8x10 shed, so it's only got to run for a few minutes. I have it insulated pretty well. And, because insulation on the outside also is more important than you think. Because I noticed, I tied this place down really good like you would a trailer. I used trailer ties, but I tied it down even better. I went overboard. My buddy that ties down trailers helped me, and he's like, man, you're going overboard. That's overkill. And I'm like, we shall see. And then I ran screws anywhere they missed a nail. I reinforced it with wood. And, insulation. You wherever you move down here in Florida, if you are going to own it, you need to well insulate it because the price of everything is going crazy down here, and it'll keep your cooling bill down because if you live in Florida, most of your electricity will be your air conditioner because it gets crazy hot down here. Sir, you tried any psychedelics before? I don't do drugs. So now, I don't lie on this channel. I just straight up tell the truth. So the other day, I've been very ill, okay? Ever since my mom passed, I've just been sick, man. And this is a rough Christmas for me, first Christmas without my mom and my dad. They're both gone. So, thank you. Yeah, it's very affordable the way I live. It frees up money. This channel is, do you know Mr. White? I get that a lot, brother. So this channel, my primary goal in life, one of them, of course, going to heaven is my main one, and staying married. But my primary goal is I help Vietnam vets, because I respect all vets, but those guys, they had no choice. They were literally kidnapped and thrown into war, okay? So, and they're dying off. They're getting old, man. Help your Vietnam veteran out, please. Even if you don't subscribe to the channel, which I'd appreciate that, because I got a bunch of really bad people, just little small channels attacking my channel, they know I have post-traumatic stress disorder. They're just trying to push me off the rails. But what they don't understand about me, I'm one of those guys that the best way to get me to do something is tell me I can't do it. So the more they push, because I did let the channel go, I was so depressed over my mom and my dad and all. Calm down, big boy. There's no more explosions. My dogs were freaking out when those explosions were happening, by the way. So they're still kind of nervous. But okay, let's see. How many baby turtles do you think you could smash with? I don't know. I'm not killing anything unless I have to eat it. It's really that simple. And I don't. How old am I? I am 57 years old. Yep. I just turned 57, and I still fight. I'm head of security at the largest strip club in Tampa, and I have to fight every night. It seems like after the jab came out, or the I don't know which one it was, okay, or if it was just the lockdowns, but used to I'd have to fight once or twice a week. Most of the time, I could just talk my way out of it. Because really, the best way to win a fight is to not get in one, really. But I am a professional fighter. I've been a professional fighter since I was very young. It's really all I know. So, that and survival and like SEER school and other things that I'm not really going to talk about because I got in trouble about it. I signed papers. But nevertheless, Merry Christmas, everyone. I really hope you're going to have a great day. And for you people out there that are hurting because you have lost loved ones, this year and all, hang in there. Hang in there. You got this. You got this. Look, if I can handle it, because, that's my dad did 3 tours in Nam. Good man. But man, was he a mean one. So I'm a mama's boy. So losing my mom and my dad, but my mama, man, I'm devastated. Okay, by the way, they go in a... Okay. If I eat them, whatever. Who are you? Is you in... No, this is my home. I live in an 8x10 shed. This channel is about survivability. Well, I turned it into a bunker. But this channel is about survivability on little or no money. And the way things are looking, the economy is going to crash. I mean, look, just look how much groceries are. Just look. Just look how much everything is. It's really gone crazy. So that's why I have an entire channel, I mean an entire playlist about wild edibles. Explosions, there's been explosions. Do they sound big? Or they were very big. I was doing a live, okay? I was doing a live, and we were talking, I'm not even sure about what. And even the people on the live heard the explosions. They were like, "What? I heard that. What was that?" I ran outside. I'm looking around. I'm like, I don't know, man. Something bad happened. So I got on my motorcycle. I got my tourniquets and riding around, thinking somebody's gonna need some help. I couldn't find anything. Well, when it got dark, I'm here to tell you that this drone thing is not a hoax, as far as there really are a lot of drones flying around, because we was hearing popping and booms up in the air, and I'm like, what in the hell? So I got my night vision, and I went outside, and I'm looking up with my night vision, and my night vision is like scoped night vision, and I'm not seeing them scoping. I'm scoped. Next thing you know, there is a lot of drones, not one, not two, not 10, a lot. And unlike anything I saw on YouTube, because I don't come on here and talk about this, I wasn't even going to talk about that, because I was like, man, I don't want people to think that I'm completely crazy, and all. And I wasn't even going to talk about it. All right. Okay. Good. Good. Have you here. Please subscribe to the channel. Lord, no, I have pronunciation problems. I had a heat stroke. I'm sorry, but thank you. Please subscribe to the channel. Merry Christmas. That would be a Christmas gift for me. Like I said, my channel is under attack by a bunch of small channels, and I'm not going to name their names. I'm not going to talk about them. I'm just going to outwork them, and I'm going to teach. So after Christmas, I'm going to get back on the tactical warrior, because that's literally what I am. So, and it's going to be a series. Hi, how you doing? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I hope everyone has a great Christmas. But so the drones are gone now. I've been out with the night vision. Look, they're gone. There's no more. Those booms were so loud they were setting off car alarms where I live. At first, when I was like, what in the hell is going on? I thought we were at war. I really did. I do have post-traumatic stress disorder, so I'm like, shit, we're at war. But no. So I don't know what they're doing with these drones, but I think they're. At first, I thought there was a damn drone war up there, and that's what the booms were. But no, there was nothing burning and crashing. No, they weren't fighting each other. But my mind just races, I think, very quickly. And so at first, I'm like, damn, First, I thought it was explosions and somebody was hurt. So I got on my motorcycle, riding around, looking. That's what I do. I take care of people. It's just my nature. Well, I'm not officially in the military, but one could say, yeah, I am a soldier, but I'm not in the military. No. But I do have post-traumatic stress disorder from doing that kind of work. Okay, there's just such thing as, well, I'm not going down that. I'm not doing that right now, because I don't want. I just woke up from a night terror from my PTSD, I had to change shirts because I got all sweated up. So I'm just not gonna stir that pot. I don't want to trigger it more. My poor wife already has to deal with it, and I really don't know how she deals with it. But she's a good woman. I've been blessed, so that's my Christmas present right there. Praise the Lord. Is you a hitman or something? Well, if you got the coin. I'm a Christian, but I'm not a good example of a Christian, okay? But if you got the coin, there's no telling what I'll do. Let's just put it that way, all right? Have shovel, will travel. But Eggman, yeah. So I'm actually I had a terrible nightmare, and I'm up now, because the drones had me up for a long. I don't sleep that much. I have insomnia really bad. Mr. Clean, is that you? Never knew you grew a beard. Yeah, I am Mr. Clean. That's another thing. It's like I got OCD. And even though I live in a 6x10 shed that turned into a bunker, I have a kiddie pool out there that I take a bath in. And yeah, this dude right here is Mr. Clean for real. So I don't care how cold that water is. I do not care. I am getting me a bath every morning, every night, regardless. So, because I run 7 miles every morning, I run 7 miles every night. Sometimes I double it up. But I was sick, bad sick. I think it was the COVID. But because I had taken a long time off work. My mother was dying with cancer. And before she died, then Dad got diagnosed with cancer. And my mom died. She had the luxury to die at home. And me and my wife took care of her. The hospice down here really did a terrible job. And my wife worked through it, but I stayed home because I was going to be with my mother when she went. And then my dad's a very large man. I took care of him for months. I really let myself go because usually, man, I'm muscle. Usually I'm in, but because I do still cage fight or box or kickbox or whatever. Whatever's paying the bills, man. So, but I haven't been training. I let myself go. So, this tactical warrior, we will get in shape together. And they're going to be channel member videos and just $1 or $2 and you can get married. How long have I been married? About 20 years. I was married for 20 years to my first wife, and I'm not going to say anything bad about her. She was a good woman. Just sometimes things don't work out. And my post-traumatic stress disorder got the best of me, and she just couldn't handle it. So this time before I got married, I sit this one down, and I explained to her everything. And she's like, I accept you for who you are. And we will just deal with it. And she was just dealing with it. She literally just had to talk me down. And I said, all right, well, I'm awake now. Merry Christmas. Thank you for taking care of me while I was dealing with I had to change shirts. The other one was all sweated up. And here we are, outworking my enemies. Praise God. So, this is a Christian channel, but anyone can join. And if you want to punch some bad guys in the face, just join the channel, really. Or if you want to give an old guy a Christmas present, just subscribe to the channel. Really. Because every time I get subscribers, those guys get so mad. Because we started out about the same time, and their channels are not growing, and mine is just like doing pretty good. How many children you have? I have a lot of children, but let's keep the numbers believable, okay? So I do have a lot of children. My first kid was born when I was a kid, My first wife, I had 3 kids by her. I have an adopted daughter, which actually my adopted daughter is my best daughter, by the way. And I have an 18-year-old son with my wife now, and he's a good kid. He's not as mean as I would like for him to be, but you know, the world needs more nice people anyhow. Because the way I was raised, my dad did 3 tours in Nam. He was a very mean man. If you asked him what he did in Nam, all he would say was population control. You know what population control is, right? Well, I do. So, literally, when I was 14 years old, that's how old I am. You know, you could literally get in the bar here when you were 14. And I was a big guy at 14. You know, I was lifting weights hard, was doing steroids, and I was a black belt in Taekwondo, golden gloves in boxing. And my dad made sure I was well trained. So he would take me to the bar on the weekends and start a fight with the meanest, biggest guy in there, and then go, I'm not going to fight you. My son is. So I'm out there in the parking lot, 14 years old, fighting grown ass men. And if I got whooped, I really got whooped when I got home. Yeah, I was a playboy back in the day, but now, nope, not no more. I'm not. Yeah, well, maybe so, maybe so, Bailey Smith, maybe so. But I mean, really, how arrogant could I possibly be when I live in an 8x10 shed? I take a bath in the kiddie pool. I use a 5-gallon bucket for a toilet. So there's that. So, you know, I mean, really, I just put it out there, man. A lot of people say I put too much of my business out there, but I started this YouTube channel for 3 reasons. One, my mother encouraged me to do it. 2, my psychologist encouraged me to do it for this very reason. I had a night terror, terrible night sweats, terrible night dreams, and then I would just sit there and just stare off into space, and my mind would go just nuts. But now I just get on YouTube. So here we are. Thank you for being here and putting up with me. And Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Bailey Smith. Merry Christmas. I really hope you have a good Christmas day today. So Merry Christmas to you. But, and yeah, I probably am full of myself. I probably am. Because, I really, besides losing my mom and my dad and all, I'm a happy guy. I got a great wife. I got a good life, man. It's not all about, what you got, It's really not. To me, it's not all about money. It's not all about, it's just your quality of life. And first off, I have the best wife in the whole world. So, I really am not going to ask for anything else. I'm good with that. My first wife was a good woman, but she was mean and rough, and I'm not going to talk bad about her, but it was, well, we had a few good years. We really did have some good years. But man, it got rough. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. Todd, Merry Christmas. I had a heat stroke in Afghanistan. I have pronunciation problems, so please excuse me. I cannot pronounce all names. But good morning, Todd, and Merry Christmas, and Bailey Smith. And I'm sorry I can't pronounce your name. Edison. Merry Christmas. And Brian, I believe. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I hope everyone has a wonderful Christmas today. I really do. And if you want to help an old man out, just subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate that very much. Like I said, I got a bunch of little channels attacking me, and it's gone beyond ridiculous. And so if you want to punch a bad guy in the face, just subscribe to the channel. Those guys are just, they're beside themselves because they can't get over 3,000 subscribers, and I got a couple of subscribers, and it's just, those guys, they worship false gods, and they just sit there and chain smoke, threaten people and all. It's just ridiculous. I mean, I wouldn't watch their channels, so no wonder their channels are not growing. All right, it is what it is. You know, I normally get on here and try to teach things. Yo, man, I recently became an adult and my life is suck. Can you give me some manly advice? Yes, I can. First thing, man up. Find a way to make a living. And if you go and apply for a job and someone offers you a gun and a bulletproof vest, don't take that job. Okay? Don't do that. That's why I have post-traumatic stress disorder. And just work hard. Find a good woman. And good luck with that nowadays. I got lucky with mine. And just grind on, man. Or keep to yourself. Do what is not a bad thing. Try to be the good guy. Even if your nature is to be a bad guy. Because I can be very mean. But I'm trying so hard to be the good guy. So there's that. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's the main thing. Just try to be the good guy. No matter the odds, no matter the situation, just be the good guy. And even if you get took out while being a good guy, hey, such is life, man. You went out being a good man, standing your ground. That's why I work as a bouncer. I enjoy protecting people. It's what I do. Yeah, 100%. Absolutely. So just, and I emphasize the word try. We all fall short, especially me. Because I don't like to be angry. I like to be happy, smiley, go lucky like I am. Thank you. Thank you. He said your words meant a lot. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's what I'm here for, man. I just like to help people. Hi, how you doing? I like to help people. That's just, I don't know. I just like to help people out. Life is hard enough, man. Why tear people down when you can help them? Why? Life is hard enough, especially nowadays. Okay. Now, I am a Christian. I truly believe we are in the last days. I mean, look at all this craziness going on in the world. But Merry Christmas. Thank you. Thank you. I love your video. Thank you so much for that. Please subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. Like I said, I'm going to say that a lot because I'm about to push it to a higher number. Well, actually not me. Y'all are. And every time it goes to a higher number, those clowns make another video about me, hating on me, and I just love it. Name a car from... I don't know, man. My name is... I have pronunciation problems. I had a heat stroke in Afghanistan. A bang. Okay, well, welcome to the channel. Welcome. Nice to meet you. Good to have y'all here. Please subscribe to the channel. So, I always take things with a bucket of salt, not a grain of salt, okay? And, I've been hearing all this drone stuff on YouTube and all, and I'm like, wow. Well, I experienced it tonight. The drone things are real. I'm new here. What's your name? All-American Prepper. So, but really I'm a survivalist. But the Canadian Prepper was making fun of me and all, and so I just roll with it, baby. Why Oh, wow. Yeah. Look what's going on in the world, man. I mean, if you don't got you some water put back and some food put back and all, you're not. It's not going to end well. I never see a man like you at this age. You are built different. Yes, I am. I'm built different. It's genetics. My dad was a big, mean man. And yeah, I am built different. That's facts. Yeah, I do a lot of things, you know. I mean, if you watch my previous video where I didn't even want to talk about these drones. I didn't want to be on here and people like, man, that dude's lost his mind. But I'm laying in bed and watching A-Team and I'm like, look, I owe it to my subscribers to let them know what the heck is going on. And this drone thing is real. But the difference was with these drones, unlike all the others that I've seen on YouTube and all, they didn't have no lights on. The only way I could see them was with my cheap ass night vision I got. Because it scopes in. And I'm looking up because the booms were coming from this. They were setting car alarms off and shit. So at first I'm like, damn, they're out there fighting each other. It's a drone war. But no, there was none of them coming down crashing. I don't know why they were booming. I don't know if they got some now that can break the sound barrier. I'm not going to know. I'm not going to claim to know. I don't know what the hell that was. But I know it was drone related because there was a bunch of drones up there. Not one, not 10, a bunch. But unlike the rest of them on YouTube, they had, thank you, yeah. And unlike the other drones, they didn't have no lights on. And there's a lot of air traffic down here, man. That's dangerous. And they were pretty high up there. You couldn't see them. I couldn't see them. You know, it was dark for one. And even with a flashlight, you couldn't see them. They were that high. But I got my night vision out because I could hear it. I got my night vision out and it scopes in, it scopes out. And I scope it way out and I'm looking and I'm like, holy crap, holy man, you know. At first I thought it was a drone war. I really did. I'm like, damn, there's a drone war because of booms. But no, it wasn't a drone war because nothing crashed, nothing was burning. Nope, wasn't that. I don't know what was causing the booms. I'm really not sure. I would say that some of them were breaking the sound barrier and all, but I have someone that I know knows what he's talking about, and he's like, they're not going to be able to do that. So, okay, I believe you. How tall are you and how you father? I am 5'9". An average sized man. My dad was a giant. I mean, literally a giant. But I took after my mom. Thank God, because my dad was a mean old rattlesnake. 3 tours and 9. He earned it, though. He earned it. But this is my first Christmas day without my mother and my dad. So I am struggling. I'm just dealing with it. It is what it is. I can't change it. So all I can do is pray about it and carry on. Let me do something here real quick. I apologize for this, but I have to fix something on this other stupid phone. Ugh. Alright, there we go. Fix it. So, thank y'all so much for being with me on this wonderful Christmas morning. Oh, and I'm 57 years old. So, thank y'all for being with me on this wonderful Christmas morning. And with the Christmas spirit, please subscribe to the channel. Because a bunch of little channels are waging war against me. And these subscribers really make them angry. I've been watching those drones since 2009. I'm in Alaska. I've seen them grab things out of it the water. I've seen them dig grid, do grid patterns too. Yeah, they were. I don't know what the hell they're doing, but they're doing something. Maybe they're mapping out the land. I'm not. I don't know what they were doing. I'm not going to claim to know what they were doing. I don't know everything. As a matter of fact, I don't know a whole lot, but what I do know, I'm really good at. But I don't know what the hell they were. I don't know what they were doing. I know they were freaking some of my neighbors out. I'll tell you that. The Leos were cool that live here. The Texas Ranger, he was out in the yard with his night vision, smoking a cigarette, and we were literally looking at each other and waving. He was ready. And that Texas Ranger, he's his old part. He don't mess around. Sorry, do grid patterns typo. Okay. Who are they? I don't know. I suspect it's our government doing it, or our government is allowing it to happen. Like that Chinese balloon. If I was the leader, I would have shot that thing down when it was over Alaska. I wouldn't have let it fly all the way across America and then shoot it down. And if I didn't see it till it was in America, I would have just shot it down. So, but they didn't. They waited till it went all the way across and gathered all the intel it could, and then they shot it down. But you do realize it's like this phone. You can gather intel, and after I'm done, I can destroy this phone, but you still know what you know. So, I personally believe that our country has been sold out, and they're just taking over. Drones show up 2 or 3 weeks before Christmas for the last 5 years. Okay, yeah, I'll take your word for that, because at first, I was like, man, I didn't even want to come here and talk about the dang old drones, but I didn't open that can of worms, so here we are. But they're real. They're real. They're up there. Well, they come from the north, and they were headed south, and a lot of them. So it is what it is, man. I don't know what they're doing. I'm not going to claim to know what they're doing. I'm not going to tell you something that I don't know. Hey, Merry Christmas to you too, Jason. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to everyone. Sorry, man. What are you wanting to talk about? This is your show. Whatever. I will try to, if I miss your comment, it's hard for me to read and talk at the same time. Yeah. But, yeah, just I'm wishing everyone a Merry Christmas. We had drones over us down here, and so that drone thing is real. I saw a lot of it on YouTube and all, and I'm like, you see a lot of stuff on YouTube, but unlike the other drones that I saw on YouTube, they didn't have no lights on, and we got a lot of air traffic down here. That's dangerous. So whatever they were doing, they were definitely putting people at jeopardy, unless they were telling the planes, hey, stay out of that area. So whether they're looking for something, whether they're mapping out the play, I don't know what they're doing. It's either our own government doing it, or our government is allowing it to happen. That I do know. Now, you could hear some noise, and then boom, you would hear loud booms. Like I said, if you go back 2 lives ago, you'll hear the booms. And I thought something exploded. So I had a lot of people on that live, and I'm like, look, I got to go, because I believe with those loud explosions, someone is hurt, and I'm going to go help. I grabbed my tourniquets, I grabbed my medical bag, I jumped on my motorcycle, and I went riding looking. I couldn't find nothing. But there was some white smoke in the air. It's weird. But and it was getting close to dark. But when it got dark, the stuff was still happening, and a lot of people out here were freaking out, man. And like I said, I got the night vision out because I could hear noise up there. I just didn't know what it was, and it was drones, man. I don't know what the hell the booms were. I don't know, and I'm not gonna. I don't know what they were doing. At first, I said, "Damn, there's a drone war up there," but nothing was crashing and burning or any of that. So, no, it wasn't a drone war. I don't know what they were doing. I really don't. I'm not going to claim to because I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just here to tell you that's really happening. Hey, it may be aliens. I really don't know. I don't know. It could be. I don't know. Have you seen the abandoned patients on Syrian flying machines like the triangle drone or the ones that took like the spinning? No, these were more plane-like, airplane-like. These were more airplane-like, but they were too small for a human to fit in them. They were drones. There's no way. I mean, unless they were wrapped in it. There's no way no one was fitting in those things. No way. They were just too small. And there were a lot of them. A lot. So, again, I don't know what they were doing. And I did call, some agencies, law enforcement. And every one of them told me the same thing, word from word. Like they were literally reading from a script. So, obviously, they were given a heads up saying, yo, you're going to get a lot of calls. So, just tell them this. So, I don't know. Yeah, there were some that looked like triangles. Yeah, they were. But there were a lot of them that looked like planes. They were just small. So, but unlike the ones that I saw on YouTube, they did not have their lights on. I don't know why. Maybe they're tired of people taking pop shots at them. I don't know, but their lights were not on. I wish their lights were on because I would have got that on video. I tried very hard to put my night vision on my phone camera, but I just couldn't make it happen. I'm not a tech guy. I just couldn't make it happen. But yeah, there was some, they were shaped like a triangle. And there were a lot of them that looked like just little planes, man. And so that's what I saw. That's really all I know about it. Honestly, I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know what they're up to. I believe it's our government doing it. If it's not our government doing it, our government is allowing it to happen. That I do know. So hold on, I'll copy and paste the web address to the blueprints for the triangle drones. Cool. That'd be cool. I'd appreciate that. But so Merry Christmas, everyone. And live every day like it could be your last, because it could be. With all this drones and all this Russia and Ukraine and NATO and the future is not looking good. I hate to say that on Christmas Day, but I just got to say it. The future is not looking good. So just hold your loved ones close. Be prepared, not scared. And Merry Christmas. Most of all, have a good Christmas day. And, keep your head on a swivel. It's a Christmas holiday. It's a Christian holiday. And things could happen. I'm a man of the world. I've done a lot of things. I've seen there, done that, got the t-shirt. I graduated the School of Hard Knocks. And things is not looking good. Just let's not even talk about Russia or Ukraine or the threat of Russia nuking us or the threat of China or Iran and all that. Just the price of things, just our economy alone, just that. It's just not looking good, man. I mean, I cannot keep up with the cost of living, and I live in an 8x10 shed, but it's the property tax. My mom and dad are gone, and that was the deal. When I moved out on the property, they're like, "Look, just pay the property tax. That's all." The property tax is over $4,000 a year here. So I guess you truly don't own it. I mean, if you got to keep paying for it, you really don't own it. So there's that too. That's kind of wrong. I don't think there should be such thing as property tax. I really don't, because some people lose their property because they can't pay their taxes. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too, Terminator 1. Merry Christmas. I hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas today. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. So I wanted to come on here and wish everyone a Merry Christmas. And I hope you have a great New Year. Now, New Year for me is not a good day. I got post-traumatic stress disorder, all that popping and banging. Nope, I don't like it. But one could say if you have a dog that freaks out when they're popping and banging, well, that's pretty much how it affects me too. And it's just post-traumatic stress disorder, I did it to myself, really, thought I was a tough guy and got myself in situations a little bit more tougher than my mind could handle. Such is life, right? So, there's that. Google triangular spacecraft and a lot of numbers, Google patterns. Awesome. I'll check that out. I will check that out for real. Merry Christmas. Type that in the search box. Yeah, I will do that, because I can go back and look at this chat, and I will do that. Matter of fact, I just want to come on here and let people know the drone thing is real, and they do not always have their lights on. So if you hear some crazy stuff going on in the sky, don't freak out. It's just them drones doing whatever they're doing. And it's either our government or our government is allowing it to happen. There's literally nothing we can do about it. Literally, I saw where some old dude, I mean, I didn't literally see it, but it happened, where some old dude was shooting at them, and they went and arrested him and took him to jail. So, don't do that. That right there tells me, I don't, they know what the hell's going on. If they're going to arrest you and take you to jail for shooting at them, well, there's something about that. There's something about that. So I don't recommend you do that. Don't break the law so you don't go to jail. The best way to stay out of jail is just don't break the law, and hopefully you won't go to jail. Merry Christmas to you too, man. I can send you video of the spinning ones I filmed. Do you have a space? I do. Let me see. No, I don't. I don't have I got permanently kicked off Facebook. But on this channel, I'm one of the few channels that I have an email address. You just go to the channel itself, and down there in the description of the channel, I have my email. So anyone on here, feel free to email me anytime, anything, please nothing discussing that I can't unsee. All right. No, I'm a Christian, so try not to scar my eyes. All right. But other than that, my email's on here. You can email me. It's cool. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, just look up my email. Email me, man. I would appreciate that. And Merry Christmas, by the way. And please subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I'm at war with well, I'm not at war. They started this crap. Not going to mention their names. Really shouldn't even be talking about them. But if you want to punch a bad guy in the face, metaphorically, just subscribe to the channel, because the more subscribers I get, they really get pissed. They're saying, oh, I'll buy my subscribers. Are you kidding me? I'm so broke I can't even pay attention. I don't even got 2 pennies rubbed together. It costs everything just for me to get by. And I do live in an 8x10 shed, so there's that. And I live off grid, so there's that. I could not afford, nor could I live in an apartment. Just a raggedy apartment down here is over $2,500 in a bad neighborhood. So imagine how much a good one is. And due to my post-traumatic stress disorder, I cannot live like that. Can't live in a trailer park. I can't live like that. It would be dangerous for the other men there, because I do have PTSD very bad. And I'm honest about that. And I recently quit taking that medication because the side effects were bad. All right. I know it's hard. My wishes for you, and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. But just a thing. Absolutely. I wanted to share. I live in a third world country, and life is really hard here. Most people struggle just to eat. Thank you for sharing that information. Thank you very much. Because that's how I know I'm blessed, because I have been in third world countries. I've been all over the world doing the particular job I did before I married this sweet young lady. And I seen how people lived, and I seen the struggle. So me living in an 8x10 shed, and I'm blessed because I've seen people in a lot worse conditions and shapes than living than the way I am. So I feel blessed. So thank you for that comment. Why you live in a shed if you are paying taxes on your parents' property and not living in the house? That's a good question. Well, on this channel, okay, I'm going to try to get to people's comments, but it's hard for me to keep up. All right. This is the trailer that they were living in. For one, they always had at least 5 dogs inside that trailer. All right. And that trailer's been there for 30 years. And I love dogs. I have no problem with that. But they had 5 dogs in that trailer, and those dogs literally never went outside. So, yeah, it's bad. And there's black mold in that trailer. Every time I go in that trailer, the next day I am sick. So, and also I could not live in that trailer because it is a very large trailer. And there's too many windows. And with my post-traumatic stress disorder, I just feel like I couldn't protect it and hold it. And I can't do it. I got to live in an area that I can see everything and control my environment. That's part of my, one could say, mental illness, post-traumatic stress disorder. I'm just going to be honest with you. I have to be able to control the environment or I cannot function. That is literally why I am head of security where I work, because I have to be in control or I can't function. That's just being honest. Okay, here's another one. Take care of yourself. PTSD is hard to learn, and also hard to learn your own PTSD, but you seem really nice, happy guy, so don't forget to be gentle with yourself and just be kind. Hugs. Thank you. Because, that right there, I needed to hear that, because I'm very hard on myself. Very hard. No, one could say I am my own worst enemy. So thank you. Those are words of wisdom. Thank you so much. I wish the part of your name, I'm going to try to pronounce it. I had a heat stroke in Afghanistan. Alicia Marie, thank you so much for that. That is wonderful. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. I really do. Thank you for that. Refuse to answer the thought question. I can't keep up with the chat. I'm sorry. Subbed and have a wonderful new year. You too. Thank you for subscribing. Like I said, I'm being attacked by a bunch of little channels. I don't even understand why they're doing it, but actually I do. They're just jealous because this channel is growing and theirs are not. People help me out and they get mad about that. They get mad about any help, any good thing I do. They just get upset. So obviously they're not nice people. And if you want to punch a bad guy in the face, just subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I guess that is anyone. Yeah. It is time to head for the shift vehicles yet. Is it time? It's definitely time to gas them up, put it that way. But, we can't change it. So don't live in fear. Just be prepared. Really. Be prepared as you can be. Don't compare your comparedness with someone else, or just be as prepared as you could be. Also, excuse me, the more you know, the less you need. That's facts. So prep up a little bit, get ready, but always remain a student. Don't be, a Mr. or Mrs. I know everything. You can't teach me nothing. No, always remain a student. If you always remain a student, such as I am, because I was Golden Gloves in boxing when I was young, and I've done all that. But I still have a boxing coach. I still listen to my boxing coach. I still listen to my MMA coach, and I've been in a lot of MMA fights. I've been in a lot of boxing matches, judo, jiu-jitsu, taekwondo. I've done all the martial arts that I could possibly do. That's why I do MMA, mixed martial arts. I just enjoy it. I enjoy it. That's another reason, why, I'm 57 years old, and if you look back at pictures when I was young, I was a good looking guy. Well, that ship has sailed, but I'm still, for 57 years old, I'm doing all right. I do got knee issues, but I got some really good knee braces. So if you got knee issues, I recommend rehab bands. Alicia Marie said, "You're welcome and thank you as well. And they're jealous that you got what they can't have yet. So keep being you. You're amazing and a good night." Thank you for that. I love positive. Thank you for that. You're very positive. I needed that. Thank you for that. And may you have a blessed, wonderful Christmas. Thank you so much for that. And please subscribe to the channel. Like I said, every time that number clicks higher, they get so angry. And I'm not out to make someone angry, but they literally have turned this into a war. So they're the bad guys, not me. I'm a good guy. So if you want to punch a bad guy in the face, or if you want to give an old guy a Christmas present, just subscribe to the channel, all right? So I wanted to come on here because my last video, man, there was a lot of drone activity, and you could see it in my face, and I was like, what the hell, But, so the drone thing is real. It's real. But this time they didn't have their lights on. And every, authority that I called, they said word for word the exact same thing. So they knew what was going on. So maybe you can question someone that that's in authority, and maybe they'll tell you. Maybe. Okay, man, I sent you that video. It's the beginning of email address. It's labeled spinning drones from Alaska. Oh, thank you so much. I love emails. I love hearing from y'all. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. When I get off of here, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to check that out. Matter of fact, I'm so curious about that after this that I experienced tonight that I'm going to really go down that rabbit hole and start investigating these drones, and I'm going to try to figure out what the heck is going on and what they're doing, because I really don't know. So with that, Merry Christmas, everyone. Have a blessed day. Please subscribe to the channel. And stay ready. Stay vigilant. Stay dangerous. Stay prayed up. Stay spiritually fit. You never know. Send me that email back so I know you got it. Okay, I will. Well, actually, I'm going to have to wait till my wife wakes up because I really don't know how to do all that. But she does. So when she wakes up, I'll have her send it. I can know how to pull it up. I'll have her send it back. So it'll be a couple hours before she wakes up. I got insomnia really bad. I had another night terror from my post-traumatic stress disorder. Woke up covered in sweat, freaking out. And had to change shirts, and you know, my motto now is just get on YouTube, get to work. So that's what I do. So with that, I'm going to check that video out. Oh, Merry Christmas to you and your wife. Thank you so much. Does she wear earplugs? No, she's just so used to this that she just sleeps right through it. She's so used to it. And she can sleep hard because any little noise and it wakes me up. And I really don't sleep that much anyhow. But no, I don't drink alcohol. I do not drink alcohol. Now, I did, you know, occasionally I will fall off the wagon, have a couple beers, but I'm one of those guys that really shouldn't drink because I get really mean when I drink. So I just don't. I don't want to be mean, so I don't drink. Well, I try not to drink. Let's put it that way. I say I don't drink, but about every 6 months I'll have a beer or two. And just 2 beers, man, and I'm drunk. I'm a lightweight. Can you say hi to me? Yeah. I can't pronounce it. S-E-R-G. I have pronunciation problems. I had a heat stroke in Afghanistan. S-E-R-G. Then the second name is V-A-R-D-A-N-Y-A-N. So, hi. Good to have you here. Please subscribe to the channel. So, I'm about to get off of here, and I'm going to look at that email. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Please subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I'm having a battle with some clowns. And the more subscribers I get, it really makes them angry. So I'm just going to outwork them, man. You know, the best thing when you got a hater, don't talk to them. Nothing like that. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Just outwork them, you know. Just outwork your haters. Just outwork them. That's what I do. My haters, I just outwork them. And I'm going to continue to outwork them. And most of my videos are very relevant content, okay? But I felt I owed it to my subscribers to let them know what is going on down here. I got to. It's a shame you can't come up with better content than using the same old stuff, beating a dead horse. No, I got a lot of different content. I do. I got, I don't know how many playlists, but I got a lot of different content. You just got to, you know, I got videos on here that's got over 5 million views. I got videos on here that's got over 2 million views. So, and they're different content. That is one thing about my channel, I'm going to tell you now. It's all over the place. I'm an edge weapon specialist. I have knife fighting. I have foraging. I have gardening. I have prepping. I mean, I have jujitsu. I have all kind of stuff on this channel. I just got a lot of videos. And Happy New Year. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Protector of lost knowledge. You got good stuff. Thank you so much. I like that name, by the way. Damn good, bro. Thank you. Merry Christmas, bro. Thank you. Yeah, you know, okay. I do judo also. I'm not a black belt in judo, but I was able to get my oldest daughters good enough to where they made it to the Olympics in judo. Now, did they get a gold medal or no? But at least they they had to do a lot of judo matches and win just to make it to the Olympics. So, my oldest daughters, it's on the channel. And also, they were the first girls ever in America to win Roman Greco state champion boys division. And they're girly girls. They were just really strong because when I have a child, when they turn 4 years old, their training begins. And they train until they are no longer under my roof. That's the way I raise my kids. And ROTC is mandatory for them. The wrestling team is mandatory for my children. The weightlifting team is mandatory for my children. All of them. And some of them hate me for it, but I really don't care. I'm orange. Okay. Alright, well, I appreciate you all. Please subscribe to the channel. I just want to come on here and update what was going on, and now nothing, is going on here. So, it was just a little stressful, but it is what it is. So, Merry Christmas, everyone. Be careful on New Year's. A lot of people drinking, driving, and all. Be careful with that. Try to stay off the roads. Don't be at stupid places with stupid people at stupid times, and you'll be alright. So, because I work as a bouncer, I know. So y'all have a Merry Christmas. Keep Christ in Christmas. Please subscribe to the channel. Have a blessed day. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you all.